A quick and easy business idea for dance moms. Because everyone needs a little extra cash. Personalized bling flasks could be your answer. Let us tell you how, from how to stone your flask to how to get your business running. Let's start with what you'll need to make your product. Gel glue from any craft shop. Sandpaper from your local hardware. A rhinestone picker, or you could use a pencil with a little bit of beeswax attached to the end. Your favorite rhinestones, and of course, a flask.
Well, would you look at that? My glass empty. How about I get another drink?
Hi guys, I'm going to be telling you how to make your bling flask, and I'll also be adding in a few tips and tricks that I like to use, which I find makes life easier when rhinestoning. First, you'll need to sand your flask to make sure the surface is slightly textured so that the rhinestones can attach itself better. When the surface is too smooth, your glue has nothing to grip to, which unfortunately could lead to off-fall. Next, I apply a gem or gel glue to my flask. Instead of dipping the rhinestones in the glue then applying it, I feel this saves time. Another technique I found is to use the back of the rhinestone pen to swirl through the glue to make sure it isn't too thick and to spread it out evenly. Here you can see me demonstrating this technique. Just another quick tip in the long run, it is always better to find a supplier for your flask or rhinestones, because buying in bulk equals discount. That's it from me. Now let me pass you over to our in-house business expert and director of Leopard Strauss.
Hey Shiners, so let's talk about the business side of things. Currently we are showing you the actual process of stoning your flask. But once you have actually finished the product, it is time for some maths and marketing. There are many ways you could sell your rhinestone flask, or actually any custom bling product in fact. Our aim is to give you two ideas that are simple to start and also simple to maintain. One would be the person to person, also known as the hustler, I like to say. Two is via social media or Facebook classifieds or whatever classifieds is in your area. The maths. Firstly, I would recommend you set out to stone at least 5 flasks. This will make it more accurate and simpler to calculate your total costs of materials and the time invested. Remember that your first flask will take much longer than your 5th, as you will be getting better at stoning with each flask. Whenever you sit down to stone your flasks, remember to make a note of the beginning time and end. Add up all the time and then divide it by 5. You have now a total time per flask. Secondly, now add up all your costs. This is the flask, sandpaper, glue, rhinestones, etc. And once again divide by 5 to give you the average cost per flask. Now it is time for you to decide how much per hour you're going to charge for stoning the flask. We call this labor or labor expense. My advice is to not set it too high, especially since you are still learning and you want to, in the beginning at least, have your product at an accessible price that you can build your client base up and get them talking. Word of mouth marketing is still very important these days. Now that you have your total material costs and labor costs, you can set your price per flask. Another great tip is to see what other people are charging. Google is your friend. Marketing. Now let's get your products and services known to your community. Let's begin with the hustler method or the person to person. What I recommend is making a few of these in different colors that you can take with you to practice sessions, events, or anywhere you will be around your people. Use your flask in clear view and watch how people will ask where you got it from. Another great idea to get awesome advertising is to actually give these away. Give them to people who you know have great social media accounts and just ask them if they would mind making one post for you. The other method, which is the social media and Facebook classifieds, you basically use your current social media accounts and post it on there. I will not go into much detail here as this can be a whole class on itself. Comment below if you would like that video. Just remember to get good looking photos as this plays a big role in attracting people. Another thing that you will need is a digital flyer. This will have all your information and a few photos of your flasks. Keep it on your phone ready to be sent when someone asks for more information. If you have never used the Facebook Marketplace to buy new or used goods, go on there right now. It's a straightforward process of posting your ads, so I will not say much about this. There we go, shiners. Here's a simple yet effective step-by-step way to create yourself a unique product and how to get started on selling it. If there's anything you would like us to cover, or if you have any further questions, just leave us a comment below and we'll be glad to assist.
Comes